Tell 'em, since QBB and Get Low linked up, you can see niggas popping up, stinked up. The Montclair cost a couple stit acts. In other words, homie, that's half of your pit act. It's G-Baby, wavy, doing 80 and something 180, holding my 380. My mini Mac, my Fendi hat, black matching the strap. Brooklyn, we bit at.
Alright, man, it's your boy Ahmez, man. I'm here with my man JT, one of the original people that was on World Star DVDs, you know what I mean? QBB's originators, one of the originators. Yeah. What's up, man? Let's get into it, man. What's going on, man?
I'm coolin', man. Today my brother G-Baby birthday, you feel me? R.I.P. G-Baby.
Yeah, rest in peace, G-Baby, man.
You know, June 12th, you know, his G-Day. Feel me? Past March 13th, you know.
Tell me about QBB, man. Like I'm not too familiar with, you know, y'all history, but I know y'all got a history. You know what I mean? Y'all are part of, you know, hip hop's history, like, you know what I mean? Like,
personally, I used to be out of town hard body. That was my thing. Like, I used to be out of town and shit. You feel me? But G-Baby, he had a passion since he was a kid, like this music thing, you know, from his cousins and shit, JAYT and them from Tompkins. You know, he had a passion. He used to come to my block on Lafayette and just be kicking it, rapping and all that. You feel me? Like, he always had a thing for it. Regardless of what we was into in the streets, he always rapped since a kid. And that's one thing I could say about him. Like,
what type of stuff did he like to listen to?
You know, my son, he listened to the hood shit, like my man Brooklyn Hooks from Tompkins, you know, R.I.P. You know, he used to listen to G.Y. and Tank and them. He used to listen to Bleak, Hard Body, you know, Jigga, Hove, you feel me? Like, a lot of Brooklyn rappers, like he you know, he listened to, you know, niggas in the Queens. He fucked with Queens heavy, you know, 50 Cent, shit like that, Lloyd Banks heavy, you know.
Yeah, I fuck with Banks.
So, you know, like, he had that Brooklyn Queens vibe with him a little bit, you feel me? But Brooklyn bound, Bed-Stuy to the fullest, man.
What got G-Baby into music? Like, cause you know, different, you know, certain people get into music for different reasons.
Right.
But like when I first started like listening to him, I'm like, yo, like he's hard. Like he has a lot of like. When I think of him, I think of Beans. You see what I'm saying? I think of Beans, like aggressive. You know what I mean? But pouring his emotion.
My son talk that shit.
Yeah.
Man. Nobody could talk shit like G, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man. Nobody could talk shit like my brother. He was different.
Yeah, he definitely was different. Like, yeah, we're gonna definitely put one of his songs on the beginning.
Yeah,
you know
coming in.
Yeah, we're gonna cover it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, like.
Yeah, but G was official, man. That was my bro, man. You know, love him to death, man.
So let me ask you this, right? Who started QBB?
Boom. You know, it started as an out of town thing. You feel me? Like a lot of niggas from Tompkins projects, and then a few cats from Lafayette, including myself, like me, my boy Boy Capo. You feel me? And rest in peace, Banks, my man, that got, you know, murdered out of town and shit. We used to get money and shit. So that's when QBB really started. It started out of town, you know. Niggas used to be in the crib, getting money, shooting dice, just kicking it, vibing, chopping it up and all that. My man Rob, you know, they call him Game and shit. He from Tompkins. You feel me? They all came together, they finessed it, and you know, the QBB just came about, man. Quarter billion boys, just about getting that bread, chasing money.
Man, getting that
money. Like, that's where that billionaire mindset started from the beginning, from 2004. You feel me? That's where it started, 2004.
So did it start with the music, or did it start straight from the streets?
Started from the streets, man, from the ground up.
So what made y'all get into the music?
You know, music was like, it all goes back to it was G-Baby thing, and you know, coming from Brooklyn, we know everybody, especially in the style. Like, we know a lot of niggas, you know, the style. Right. We are the style. So it's like, my man News was rapping. You feel me? You know, he was official. He nice with it. He was real gritty with it. Official. And and he used to be on the DVDs heavy. He used to rap.
What DVDs?
Smack and all that. Like he the one that kind of like introduced G-Baby to the Smack. You feel me? The first DVD G-Baby got on, News was rapping right there by Van Buren, Stuyvesant. You feel me? Rapping and all that. And G-Baby got on. At the end, G-Baby and my man Gangsta Lay, he in a wheelchair and shit. My man let off shot, and that was epic for the Smack DVD.
Yeah.
You feel me? We let the thing on. My man G grabbed it, ran off. You feel me? So it was like that was the beginning to something great for G. G capitalized off of that. You feel me? We started fucking with News, Block Gang. That's when we used to yell Block Gang heavy.
And what's Block Gang?
That's my man News thing, you know, from the style. That was his little thing, you know. He was rapping. You feel me? Like we was QBB, he was Block Gang, and we just came together. We was young niggas out of town getting money. We was running around the streets heavy, fucking with everybody. He was rapping, doing what he do, and we just all came together. You feel me? It was like just linked up, got tight from there. Real shit.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Cause a lot of people like that's the way of coming up, man. Like helping each other.
Real
that's
shit.
The best way. Like you can't pull each other down, man. You gotta. That's why I say like when I went back and I actually, cause I didn't know anything about y'all until I came home. Cause remember, you know, I met you when I was in jail. So you know, we didn't talk. You didn't talk about none of that. You know what I mean? Like he didn't say nothing about. I had no idea about any of this. You know what I mean? So we was just building.
I feel like, yeah.
So that to me, that's some thorough shit. You know what I mean? Like you didn't talk about anything about the streets. You know, we just was cool. You know what I mean? We just built our own relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I don't like to come into relationships and try to rep who I was or bring that to the light to get somebody to fuck with me. I'm like, nah, fuck that. If you don't fuck with me for who I am, it is what it is. Like I was a genuine character. You feel me? Like all positive vibes. My man was positive, so we gravitated and we clicked from there. There was no need of this really build on the past. It's about the present.
Without a doubt.
And at that point in time, it's like what you did in the past doesn't even really
matter
yeah,
no more.
So it's like you gotta reconstruct, rebuild,
renew yourself, rebuild, recreate yourself. That was the best word. Recreate yourself.
It's all about recreating, man. Word.
Cause everything about life is always about recreating. You know what I mean? Like if you don't take the time to actually like think and really look back, everything's always about recreating. We recreate ourselves through our kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's something to think about. But I got a couple more questions, bro.
What's up, bro?
So let's look. So around what age, you know, because I know you said it started from the streets. You know what I mean? And y'all moved, G-Baby got y'all into the music, correct? You know, it was him that started it all. Like, how old was you?
Well, when you started rapping?
Yes.
I would say I was 18.
And how old?
So G was 19.
So he's 1 year older than you.
Yeah, he's 1 year older than me.
How'd you meet G-Baby?
Well, when I first initially met him, I was like 12. Like 12, 13.
Young boy.
Yeah, youngin', you feel me?
Yeah.
And it was me, my man Ramboy, and Bo. You feel me? Like in a group of us, you know, homies from Roosevelt, from the blocks and all that, Roosevelt P's. You know, niggas was doing their thing, playing ball. I wasn't never into sports. I don't do all that sports shit.
Yeah.
I was just strictly about the broads and all that.
You was getting that money.
Nah, I was worried about the bitches, man. Fuck all that bullshit.
Oh, you was on that time.
Shot the Tompkins and shit. And I remember niggas was playing ball and shit, you know, in Tompkins. It was a basketball court in the projects. They playing ball and shit. We always kicking it. And things wasn't going right and all that. Like, there was a little altercation, nothing crazy. But then as you was leaving, I remember my man G pulling up. He had the braids and all that, little braids coming down and shit. Word, he was a character for the first day I met him, man. He was different. He pulled right up on the bike. Yo, I want some ices. I just robbed the icy man. I said, yo, this nigga asked us for some ices and we about to go through it with these niggas like shit crazy. Like, for real? He like, yo, fuck all that, y'all want some ices? Y'all just robbed the icy man, like, it's all free, y'all want this shit? I'm like, yeah, we like, nah, son, we cool, like, we going back to the hood, we going back on the other side, man, we going back to Stuyvesant and all that, y'all could chill, you feel me? So that was the first initial time, like, I really met G, and that shit stuck with me. It's like, the first time I met him, we like 12.
First appearances.
Appearances, this nigga robbing the icy truck. He coming through trying to make his little coins and all that.
Hey, how old was he?
Like 13, you feel me? Like, I'm 12, so he had to be 13.
13, yeah, a year older.
So it's like, this nigga come, yo, let me get an icy. I said, yo,
What the?
yo, let's get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
I want no damn icy, man. Like, nigga, keep the icy, man. Like, let the motherfucker make they 50-cent dollar licks and all.
Oh man.
So it was like this shit is crazy, but it was that first moment was like it stuck. You feel me?
Right, first appearances, man.
Yeah. Then after that, you know, I guess he felt the energy with us. We felt the energy with him. We just started seeing him. He started coming to our, cause we both from the Star.
Right.
We from Tompkins. We from down there by Stuyvesant, Lafayette area. You feel me? DeKalb, Stuyvesant, Lafayette. My block is where I grew up on, was Lafayette and Stuyvesant. So he used to come over there, you know, with my man Mick, you know, good dude, good older cat that we grew up under Mick. Yo, we used to be all over there chilling and shit. So that's how it all started. It started clicking up and all that. Word.
Yeah, that's dope, man. But it's so from that point when y'all start hanging out, y'all got into the music. Now y'all into the music. All right. Now it's skip. We're in between where you get locked up, right? Why did you get locked up? We don't have to get too much in the. Trust me, we ain't getting too much in the detail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got your time. You did your time. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about names or nothing like that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, give me a general idea of why you got locked up.
I got locked up.
Yeah.
For getting
yeah,
money.
We're gonna say you got locked
For
up.
selling coke, heroin, and crack in Altoona, PA. That's what I got locked up for. Period. Like.
And how much time you do?
10 years exact. 10 to 20 I got sentenced to. Did 120 months. Came home 10 years exact. 120 months.
120 months.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
From 19 came home 29.
That's crazy, bro.
Word.
You spent the whole decade.
Whole decade. Lost all that. Whole decade, son. You know, running the streets, doing what I wanted to do.
Man. I'm sitting here like, I know we wasn't supposed to get off topic, but it's like, it just all relates, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, you know, it's a part of your life. You know what I mean? And everything's always a learning experience. If you always look at life as an ongoing journey, as a learning experience, bro, like a lot of people can share a lot with their lives, like you. You know what I mean? Yeah. And G-Baby. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like that lifestyle was different. Like I remember how I really even got into this shit. Like I was a nigga that, you know, I was young doing what I do. You know, I sell what I need to sell, whatever the case is. But this was the time where like everything just was about to crumble. We was young. We thought we was doing something, but it was just like it was different because my man G-Baby was upstate New York and Job Corps. You feel me? My
so
nigga,
he was doing something.
Yeah, he was in Job Corps. He was upstate New York chilling, doing his thing. He started going upstate. My man Bo, he was locked up doing a juvie bid, 18-month juvie bid. And then it was like me and Randy left out here. My man, he ended up getting deported for the case that we had caught. He did 8.5 years.
How many? It's what, 5 of y'all together?
No, it was about 15 of us technically. QBB as a whole was 15 of us. It was a good few of us, and we all used to get money together. Like we all used to trap, do what we do together and shit. But how I initially got into it was my boy Ramboy. Like I was in the crib one day. He come to my mom's crib, knocking on the door, got in, you know, woke me up and shit. He was like, yo, he pulled out like money from all his pockets, threw it on the bed and shit. He was like, yo, man, I'm out of town. I'm really out of town. You know, my man plugged me in and feel me. My man K plugged me in. You know, me, Mario, and us. I'm like, oh, word? I'm like, all I'm doing is looking at the bread. I'm like, oh, all right, my son coming up.
Yeah, get this
He
bread, working for money.
He had the good hurt on, Jesus
Come
head,
up real quick.
flooded and all that. Like, so this was something like foreign, like something new, like out of town, nigga. Like, I'm used to going right on the corner and selling my little weed and crack, and I'm cool with a couple hundred and I'm straight. Fly, always been fly. So it's like just the extra money, deal with the bitches and shit. I was Gucci, but he came in a whole new lane, a whole new wave. I'm like, oh, I need parts. You feel me? Like, right. I need parts. He like, nah, son. Like, you smart. Like, you do what you do, but you got a good thing going. You don't really even need to like
trying to keep you away from.
He's like that's how
doing what the old head's supposed to do.
He like, nah, fall back, chill, son. I got you. Like, you and G-Baby, I got y'all. Like I'll make sure y'all niggas straight, man. Like, I gotta do this, man. This is what I have to do. You feel me? Like, yeah. And then you gotta respect it. Like, that's what the nigga had to do. But a nigga like me was like, shit was getting tight. I'm like, I'm fly and shit, but I'm starting to hang around niggas that got big bands and all that shit. You feel me? Pushing
and you looking
forward.
like, yo, where the fuck is my shit at? Like,
you know, jewelry all crazy. You feel me? And that's to go back to like you seeing niggas outside, like you. Like, nah, I need that. I want that.
I need that.
Boom,
like,
boom,
you got
boom.
the
Like,
band.
that's when the fly shit don't really matter no more. You be like, nah, I need the banks. You feel me? And that's the, you know, you young, so it's like I'm telling my bro like, yo, nah, son, I want in. My son like, nah, but I wouldn't let up. I'm like, nah, son, like I need in. Like, I'm gonna holler at whoever I gotta holler at. Like, I want parts.
He like, I need in now. Like, not yesterday.
He like, alright, bro. Alright, say no more, man. We gonna do what we do, man. And after that, I hollered at who I need to holler at. We all came together. Niggas fucked with me from just off the street level, and niggas said, alright, you part of the team. Let's get this bread.
Yeah, that was the beginning.
And that's when that was the beginning of the end. You feel me?
Beginning of the end.
Yeah.
We're gonna deal with pain being alive.
Fact.
Being alive, you're gonna deal with pain.
It's just about how you deal with it.
It's how you deal with it. You see what I'm saying? How am I gonna deal with this pain? You see what I'm saying? It's up to you. Everybody, you know, I ain't gonna judge them out. Hey, you deal with pain however you wanna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But the way I deal with it, you hear the song on, bro?
Nobody wanna lose.
This shit fit right in. This shit fit right in. You wanna take a shot?
I'm drinking right now.
You drinking right now?
I was going to top it off with that.
Real shit.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
That's all facts, man.
Yeah.
I was told you like, nah, nigga, I gotta go. Like, I gotta get this bread.
That's how they called me. I'm like, I was stuck. Cause I'm like, what? The fuck is you doing?
Yeah.
But they were trying to let me know, like, yo, man, like, I'm like, this ain't the time and the place for that.
Yeah. He was just trying to get that bread, bro. He was trying to get at that dollar.
That's a fact. But yo, I'm chilling though, bro. I was the one that said that. I'm like, yo, that's a fucking all of the merch he showed. Yaya, Tiny, set me right up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna be 400. It's like, alright.
Facts.
Yo.
This nigga crazy. He's I'ma clap niggas when they go. This nigga stupid.
Yo, we got you on camera, player. We got you on camera, player.
He said,
He like, hold on. You trying to catch me unannounced and shit? You call me unannounced and shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Capo.
man.
I told you.
And look, Liddy, it's already almost 10 o'clock, man. Like, what, it's supposed to get Liddy at 2 o'clock in the morning? That shit done.
Hey, she popped up to show you love, but you know good, but it ain't the same for gangsters.
It ain't the same for gangsters.
It ain't the same for gangsters. Bitches love a young thug who get fetty. They flat fannies, then we digging they panties. So understand me. They got a couple of my niggas doing biz, but them crackers they never can me. My juice flawless, and I'm lawless. You run a block, I'm trying to run all this. Nigga, cause in the style I reside. You only making your bed if you ever cross aisle. So nigga lie in it. We find out your funeral info, ride by and throw 5 in it. Oh yeah, I'm live as shit. And I'm a walking example of how foul like my projects get, nigga. Yo, Bleak, I think they think we playing with them or something. We gon' show these meatballs though. QBB, get low.